Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Okay, I'm so excited. I have not bought any eyeshadow singles since like October or November of 2021, and not that that's a long time, but there were some that caught my eye. I combed through my collection to make sure that I didn't have anything like this, and I think I did a pretty good job. So if you want to do a little Terra Moons swatch party in 2 looks, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to connect with another makeup enthusiast that feels the same way, definitely, that move was just not my usual type of move, but definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So y'all, I don't know, who is this calling me? Hold on. I'm sorry y'all, my coworker had me thinking report cards were due tomorrow, or that we weren't gonna be able to put report card grades, and I'm like, I can't handle that. All right, y'all. Okay, so this is my Hello Fall palette with my Terra Moons shades. Yes, we're gonna jump right into this, y'all, with the swatch party. So what happened? Terra Moons opened up a pre-order, and for some reason, I just needed to partake in looking at that site. I have been doing so well, and I kind of was on a no buy, but I was also like, you know, you don't use singles a whole lot. You mostly use them for the BYOP palettes because you don't use them. And, you know, I don't want to have all these singles because you end up duping yourself a bit, especially like if you are trying singles from different brands and you realize, oh my God, these are like so close. But Terra Moons has some shades, y'all, and I was like, I don't think I have anything like this at all. So these are my shades, all of my Terra Moons. I reorganized all of my singles into brands because I had them all organized by brand, and then I was like, I think I'm gonna organize them by color. And after people started asking me about different shades I had and things like that, I was like, let me reorganize them back by brand. And I also do have these in my spreadsheet because I'm not playing any games. So let me just show you all the gloriousness. So these are all of my Terra Moon singles. Now, these right here are all the new ones. And then these 3. So I got 11 shades. This one is here because I used it in my eye look. Actually, that's not true. This one is here because it's a Sydney Grace shade. So let me go back. All right, the shades I just purchased were these 11 shades here. So I'm really excited to go through them and swatch them with you and do some looks. Now, the look that I'm wearing now is the one that you're going to see first. Unfortunately, I'm just letting you know, this is not fresh, although I think it still looks great. But I did this look this morning and I'm kind of doing this out of order. I'm coming home to film this intro and swatches, but yes, we're gonna get into this look. Honestly, I think it stayed very nicely. The inner corner is probably a little bit faded because I'm sure I've been touching my face at work. So, you know how that goes. And probably a lot of other things are faded too. However, I still think this looks really nice, and I cannot wait for you all to see this look. So I'm gonna get into the swatches. I'm gonna do them a little bit different. Instead of putting them all up my arm, I'm gonna go ahead and do them one by one so you all can just see them individually and love them. Oh my gosh, when Dr. Ash did it like that, I absolutely loved it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get into the swatch party. We've got 11 shades, y'all, so we need to go ahead and get this party started. The first shade is Veil Nebula. Look at this, y'all. Please, please stop. This is so gorgeous. Let me see if I need to even take this down. I even took the exposure down one more time. Come on, y'all, look. Let's get 2 on one hand. Let's see. Next we have Hyperion. Oh my God, look. I just don't know if the camera shows the differences in these shades, because you see how it looks green, and then this one is This one looks green and this one looks like purple. I think you can see that right there. Oh, it's too much, it's too much. This shade is called Solar Expansion. I'm wearing this right now. It's like a deep pink to green flip. Reminded me a little of VR Sextra Terrestrial by Pat McGrath, just a little bit. All right, we're gonna fit one more on my hand. The Cosmos, I'm also wearing this one right now. And there's the shade. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. The texture of the Cosmos is a bit flakier. It is so beautiful. It just reminds me of like a mermaid shade, and it's so gorgeous. I can't tell you how many shades I see, but there's like pink and green and blue. I can't. Next we have the shade Galactic Blossom. Ooh, okay. There's like a beautiful peachy shade, but there's like some like pink there at the top and green. This right here, I can't. Next up we have the shade Terrestrial. Look at that. Look at that fuchsia right there. Look how pretty that is. These are some icy shades, like. And see, when shades do this, like this is what makes me happy with eyeshadow. This is why eyeshadow singles and indie eyeshadow singles especially can be very addicting, because I mean, look at this. Like I can swatch these and just be happy. I don't even have to put them on my eyes, and that's part of the problem. And that's why I needed to stop. But none of these so far have duped anything that I can think of in my collection. So I mean, I could be wrong, but the formula, the texture, and just the reflex are so unique. So next we have the shade La Lune. And look how vibrant that green is right there. That's so pretty. And you see like the pink right there. So here we have the shade Axis. So this is also really beautiful. You can see the vibrant orange there, but then look how it flips. These are my shimmers, and then I'm gonna show you the mattes. This one right here, y'all, I wasn't sure if I was gonna really like it, but I'm so glad that I bought it. And this is the one that was in my inner corner, but as I said, I probably did touch my face several times today at work. So this is the shade Among the Stars. And when I do my look, you're gonna see just how beautiful this neon yellow shade is. This is like a tennis ball. And here it is. I don't have as many mattes by Terra Moons. I do have some, and you know, some experience with it, and what I will say is that they are powdery, they do have some kick up, but they blend really, really nicely. And the thing is like with these and my Divina mattes, you have to be careful with these. I feel like that about my Divinas and my Terra Moons. I feel like you can break them if you're not careful, but the powderiness of them really helps the shadows to blend very, very nicely. And you'll see that when I use the matte shade, at least in the first look. I haven't done the second look yet. And here we have Among the Stars. Again, this is a beautiful neon tennis ball yellow green. Next we have the shade Starcatcher. Starcatcher is really unique. Let me see if I can show this to you. So Starcatcher, if you can see, it's got some shimmer to it. I'm wearing Starcatcher right now, and you would not know that it had any type of shimmer in it. So it's one of those sequin shades that someone was telling me in the comments. It's like when Colourpop has the mattes that have the glitters in it. Hello. You can't go in that bathroom.
Why?
Because I told you I have to use the plunger. I didn't unclog it yet. You came all the way downstairs when there was a bathroom upstairs. So here's Starcatcher, and you might be able to see some of the shimmers in there, and you might not. But the great thing is that this shade has some versatility with it because of that, and I can already tell you it works great like just as a regular matte. And the final shade that I purchased was the shade Amber Dusk, and this is just a beautiful peach, and I thought that this would make a great transition shade. Do I have a shade like this? Yes, I do. I have several. I wanted to try the Terra Moons peach shade. That's what I wanted to do. So, and there we have the shade Amber Dusk. Pretty, very peachy. So these are my new shades, y'all. Let me know what you all think about the shades that I chose. Let me know, do you have any of these? A couple of things I want to say. One is that some of these shades were not supposed to ship until May, and today is April 19th. I got these on the 18th, April 18th. So I really love that they just were able to deliver the shades early. I thought that was great because I was just like, it's like I bought it and forgot about it, and I wasn't sure if everything was gonna ship together or was I gonna get the shades that weren't pre-orders first. I wasn't sure. So this was a very pleasant surprise when I got the confirmation that the order shipped and that everything that I ordered was in that shipment. I was really excited. So thank you, Terra Moons. I was very excited about that. The second thing is that there is a discount code that you can use for 15% off. It's Radar 15. And you know, these shades are not the cheapest, but that will save you 15%. Excuse me? But it's almost, there is more, but I think maybe you might want to wait till dessert time. You ate a lot of taco meat. I am so thankful that you like the taco meat. Okay, I can't. Because at some point, y'all, the kitchen has to close. It has to close, and they don't want it to. The kitchen needs to close. You've had 3 helpings of taco meat. You don't want to eat any taco shells. You want to eat half a shell. It's like, all right, y'all. Anyway, I think these are great. I don't even have any comparisons for you guys because I can't think of any shades that I have like these. So I think I did well with looking through my collection to make sure that these weren't similar to anything else I have, and I'm excited. So we're gonna go ahead and just get into 2 looks that I'm gonna wear to work so I can play around with these palettes. Now, the first look, which is this one, I use all of my Terra Moon shades. The second look, I may be bringing in another palette. So everything that I use and everything that I ordered is gonna be in the description box, as well as all the details of everything that's on my face, because I am trying to get good with that. So without further ado, let's get into these 2 looks and let me know what you think. All right, you guys, I'm so happy. I feel like I haven't done my makeup in days. I haven't filmed anything in a while. And last night my Terra Moons shades showed up, and I know you've already seen the swatches and everything. But as of right now, I have not done anything with these shades except put them in the palette. So I'm actually filming this before I film my intro. So it's these 11 shades on the last 2 rows, and I'm really excited to play around with these. I am going to incorporate some of my older shades in here. Now I am back to work today, so yep, spring break is over. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with one of the new mattes. This is the shade Amber Dusk. Amber Dusk is going to be your basic peachy transition shade. I'm going to use a BK Beauty A503 for that shade. Now it's been a while. You see all that powder? It's been a while since I've used the mattes by Terra Moons, but that is one thing that I remember. They do have some kick up, but they seem to blend pretty well if I recall correctly. So it really has been some time. So as you can see, this is not much darker than my complexion, so I'm definitely going to be deepening this look up as per usual. And I'll go ahead and give you my face details while I'm doing this. So I use my Tatcha Sunscreen Primer Serum. On top of that, I mix my Auric Glow Lust in the shade Pyrite with my Chanel Skin Tint Foundation, and I wear the shade B50 in the Chanel. For bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Honey Glaze. And for my under eye, I used my new concealer. It's the LYS Beauty Concealer. And I set it with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Blurring Powder in yellow. I think that's all I have on because I'm not sure about blush or lips yet. This is blending out really nicely. So you can see the hint of this peach color here. I think it blended out beautifully. Like, it's perfect. So I'm gonna stop there, but we are going to deepen this up. Let's go into Chestnut. As you can see, Chestnut is a deeper brown, so it looks like that. To me, Chestnut almost has a purple type tone in it. I'm just dipping lightly in the pan and tapping it on the outer corner using the same brush. This is kind of giving me a fall vibe. I'm just trying to get it in the crease a little bit because I'm having another idea. What I want to do now is go into one of the new shades. This is Starcatcher. Now, Starcatcher is a shimmer. But it's like a matte. So maybe this is one of those sequin type shades. I would like to try to use that on the outer corner as well. So let's take the same brush. I like this brush because it's just really good for diffusing out these shades, especially if you have a deep shade that you want to lighten up. So I'm just taking this really lightly once again and putting this on the outer corner. And let's see what that looks like. Right over top of Chestnut. Probably didn't even need Chestnut really, but I wasn't sure at the time. This is like having like a really beautiful gradient, I think. So you see, you can't even see the sparkle in that. At least I can't. So it just looks like a purple matte. I also don't appear to be having any fallout. I would have never expected this shade to blend out like that. So I love that because, you know, I'm getting ready to go to work. And I know some people see being a teacher, I can kind of do what I want. But I know some people might not want to wear a shade like that with those glitters in it to work. And I'm just letting you know, like, you can feel confident that you are not going to see them pretty much unless you pack on the shade. That right there is so pretty to me. We're going to get into some of these shimmers. So, all right, we're going to go into Solar Expansion. Look at that, y'all. Okay, using a Rephr 02 brush. All right, I dipped in the pan first and I'm going to spray with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I was gonna do it on the main, oh my gosh, look, I can't. I was gonna focus it on the main part of the lid, but let's just do like half. I don't know if you can see it, but I was thinking it was gonna show up more green. Maybe you can see the green there. Let me manually scoot up because I'm as zoomed in as I can be. I moved up and I cut the exposure down. Do y'all see it right there? Come on, Terra Moons. Come on, Solar Expansion. Yes, this is beautiful. I mean, the way this looks on the brush, look at that. I can't do it. This is so pretty, y'all. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, so that's gonna be the first shimmer. And now I wanna get into a shimmer that's gonna be lighter. So the shade that I really wanted to try, that Dr. Ash always talks about, is the Cosmos. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with the same brush. Now this one looks flaky, so I think you got to be careful with this one. My camera's struggling a bit. All right, yeah, definitely spray this. I have a little bit of fallout, but that's, I'm not even mad. Like, look at that. Okay, so here's what we have. I think this is really nice. Inner corner highlight time. So I am gonna go in with Among the Stars. This is a neon yellow. And I'm using a Linda Hallberg lip brush. This is the 301. That is really neon. Okay, I'm gonna use what I have on the brush for the other side. And I'm gonna take some from this side and put it on the other side. And I did not tap this off, and I should have, but we can clean it up. It's really okay. I really like playing with these colors like this, and this is the excitement of using eyeshadow singles, like the creativity that I like, that, you know, I probably shouldn't be doing at this hour, but you know, I'm almost done now. I'm gonna keep with this brush right here. This is a BK Beauty 207 brush. And I'm gonna go back into Amber Haze. Is that what it was called? Amber Dusk. Let's just go ahead and put that underneath the lower lash line. I think this look is dramatic enough where we don't really need a whole bunch underneath the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this all the way across and kind of brush it up into Chestnut and the purple shade, just like that. Nothing crazy with the lower lash line, because I need this other stuff to stand out. This is gorgeous. All right, and here is the first look, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this one, y'all. I am gonna finish the look off camera. I'll be back to let you know how I feel about this, but I think y'all already know. Okay, you guys, I am back with the final look. Let me show you. Come on, everybody. Okay, I'm calm down. I gotta go to work. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerizing Maroon Liner. I used the metallic side on my lower lashes, and then the matte side on my upper lids, just a very thin coat within the lashes. I have on the Colourpop Act Natural Mascara in brown. Blush, I just went ahead with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush in the shade Southbound. Love this, really melts in your skin so nicely, just real light, you know? And then this is my tried and true Dior Nude look. Love this so much. And even though I don't think they have the houndstooth packaging anymore, that shade is still available. I don't have a liner on with it today, so I just wanted the eyes to stand out. I gotta go. But this look, awesome, 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 awesome. That's all I can say. All the shimmers, the mattes, everything just meshes so well. And see, I feel like this is a nice work look that you could wear with the chameleon shades. So that's like one way that you can do a nice kind of neutrally look, or maybe this is a date night look. I don't know, smoky eye look. Got the neon shade in there. Like, I love everything about it, everything. It's like from here, it just looks regular. But when you get up on it, it is everything but regular. So that's it, y'all. I'm going, first day back, I'm ready. Let's get into another look. All right, you guys, we are gonna do one more look with these Terra Moons shadows. So I'm really excited. I really love the last look so much. So I am going to be taking mattes from the Natasha Denona Biba palette, and let's see what we come up with. I'm going to start with the shade Sculpture, which is a light gray. I'm going to take Sculpture on the BK Beauty 202 brush. Oh, because don't forget your iPad. I think Billie Eilish is still on. I'm distracting him from taking his medicine. Okay, I won't say anything else. I won't say anything else. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna go into the shade Tour with the same brush. This is one of the creamy mattes, and I'm just kind of gonna focus it more in the crease. Ooh, that was very easy. This is such a good palette, I can't. Same brush, going into Spot, which is the creamy black matte. Just gonna tap that into the outer corner, and then we'll get into the shimmers. This is just a reminder of how great Biba is. Okay, we're gonna go right into La Lune. I'm gonna use a Glam Light flat shader. I'm just gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray to spray the shade. Wow. August, why don't you just take it at night? Just take it tonight, and go brush your teeth, okay?
That's a schedule for every day.
Okay, okay. Now, I would love to see a happy smile. Because I love you. Yeah, that's just like that. This is such a great way to amp up a basic palette if you want to give it a little more, because like this is like your classic neutral palette, and I love Biba, but sometimes you might want a little extra, and this is such a great way, I'm reminding myself, to get some use out of my single shadows. I'm not sure if I could fit anything else on my lid. I want to try Veil Nebula, maybe towards the outer corner. Let's just see if we can fit any of that on the lid. I'm not sure how much of Veil Nebula we're going to be able to see, because these are meshing together a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, these are kind of meshing together, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back into Tour, which is this one, and just tap it in the outer corner just a little bit. Put the Nikes on for today.
You didn't tell me to not put my flip-flops on.
You could put the flip-flops in your bag. Just take them outside.
Can I just walk outside?
What?
Can I walk outside with someone?
No, but Granddad's waiting on you. You're not late.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be late.
Okay.
I'm be late to go to Mir's house.
Going back into sculpture.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Well,
August has a play date today. We're trying to get him there.
I have a play date like in 2 days. I have 4 play dates.
BK Beauty 207 brush into the
What
shade
brush?
Sculpture for the lower lash.
Where's my coat?
In the closet.
Do I need the coat anyway?
You do need a coat
Why?
because it's chilly out. All right, you guys, last but not least, we need an inner corner. Wing winked. I'm gonna just go ahead and take Terrestrial on a pencil brush. We'll just highlight the inner corner. This one is kind of blending into the other shades, so I think I'm gonna put a different shade on top. Let's try Axis. That's this one here. It's kind of hard to even see, but it's there. So here is the second look, more cool toned today. Try to give it a little variety, you know what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna finish this off and I'll be back to wrap it up. All right, you guys, here is the final look. Okay. So I have a few changes in my face details, so I'm gonna let you know what those are, and then everything else is the same. So for liner, I'm using a Linda Hallberg Gray Core crayon. This is just a matte gray, and I use that on my upper and lower lid, just a really thin line on the upper lashes. And then for mascara, I'm using the Melt Cosmetics Supernatural Lash Mascara. I wanted to have a black on today with this gray kind of cool look, so I didn't want to use my Colourpop. This is the Dior Addict Refillable Lip Shine in the shade Pink Bow, and I believe I've worn this shade before. It's so juicy. It's so tasty. I am gonna set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Cactus Flower Vitamin C Setting Spray. So there's that. And let's just go ahead and wrap up the video. Final thoughts on these singles. I love them. Again, I don't think I have anything in my collection like these. And what I really loved is how you can take these beautiful duochrome, multi-chrome chameleon shades and put them with a palette like Biba or with my blends palette, or you know, if you have some single mattes, and really make something beautiful. And I know I said it at the end of my first look, from afar, like from right here, to me it just looks like a gray, just a nice smoky eye. That this might be more of a nighttime look for some, but for me it's an anytime look. But when you get up on these shades and see the shifts, you realize that the look is anything but a regular schmegular look. You know what I mean? And I really like that style. It's like, whoa, oh, okay. Like, oh, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm into that. I don't know if Terra Moons is gonna have the same type of Black Friday sale that they had. It might have been, I don't think it was last year, but it was a like buy one, get one free. It was something crazy. Or maybe it was buy one, get one half off. For some reason, I feel like it was buy one, get one free. I don't know, but I will tell you, I would like to have more of these. I really like these a lot. They're just easy to use and work with. I didn't have any issues with fallout. They're smooth. I could even see people who are more into like the luxury beauty space liking something like this if, you know, they took the time to get on the website and figure it all out. And that's the only thing about indie singles, going through the website, taking the time, looking through the colors and seeing if the shifts are something that you like. But I could see someone pairing something like this with a luxury palette. You know what I mean? Just giving it just another step up, just taking it to another level. Maybe I'll try that. That's an idea. Because I was thinking about, the other day I was playing with my Dior Quints to see if I still liked them or how I felt about the ones that I have. And this one is reminding me, this look is reminding me of the Quint Black Bow, which let me show you real fast because I have it right here. I was playing with Black Bow and Jungle, and Black Bow, not that y'all asked for any of this, but Black Bow is my favorite one. But I could see taking some of these Terra Moons and putting it with this. Like, that's what this is kind of reminding me of, this look. And these shimmers are really nice. But in Jungle, I played with Jungle too, and Jungle is leaving so much to be desired. But the formula is nice. So I'm thinking, like, do a look with Jungle, like this really deep green here and these browns, and then like top it off with like 1 or 2 of these Terra Moon singles. I think it would just really elevate the look. So maybe these aren't a lost cause, or maybe this one isn't a lost cause. Black Bow is never a lost cause. That's my one right there. Anyway, that's just a little side note. Trying to continue to think of ways to incorporate my eyeshadow singles into my looks. Aside from doing my BYOP palette collab, I really want to include them because these are so beautiful and they deserve more than to be swatched. They just deserve more. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the swatch party. I hope you enjoyed the looks. And I hope that if you have any singles lying around, not just Terra Moons, but any brand, that you find a way to just incorporate them into your routine. What I'm thinking about is maybe just putting a few in a little small palette and putting it with my little basket that I have of my common products. Maybe switch them out every week. Something like that, where I can just add them in. Even if it's an inner corner highlight, even if it's taking a shade and tapping it over the lid for an extra sparkle and shine, something like that. We've got to use this stuff up because it's not gonna last forever and they deserve to be more than swatched. All right, y'all. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself, talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all really soon. Bye.
Block your